everyone. Happy Wednesday. How are you? It's Jeannie here coming to you live from San Diego. And I wanted to jump on here and share with you one of my favorite recipes. It is homemade deodorant. So I have been using this recipe for probably about 3 years now, and I absolutely love it. Pretty much don't use anything else unless I'm traveling. There's a couple other brands I like to use, just because this deodorant recipe has coconut oil in it, like the coconut oil we cook with. And so sometimes it can melt when it gets really warm, and when you're traveling, it doesn't work out very well. So this one's a really good one that I like to keep at home, usually where I'm at, right? And so absolutely love this one. One of my favorite recipes that I make. It's really easy to whip up and do, so I'm going to do that right here with you. Hey Charlene, thanks for joining. And so yeah, I want to show you guys how easy it is to make your own homemade deodorant. You can go to Amazon and you can put this in like a mason jar. I have like a little tin container here that I like. So I have one of those. You can go Amazon, you can go to the store and buy a little mason jar. So whatever you want to put it in. So there are 3 ingredients. I use coconut oil, and it's about 3 to 5 tablespoons of coconut oil. Then I use arrowroot powder, and I also use baking soda. Don't mind my kids in the background; they're watching Paw Patrol. Okay, so those are pretty much your 3 ingredients, and then I jazz mine up with some essential oils too, just because one, it helps kind of rev up the powers, and like I add like lavender and lemon and Melaleuca are my like 3 that I'm always like my go-to that I use, just because it's really soothing to the skin and they're natural cleansers too. So added bonus, right? And then you could also use, instead of arrowroot powder, you could use cornstarch, but it all depends on like what your body chemistry is. I don't really do well with cornstarch, so I use arrowroot powder. And you can get this at any health food store, grocery store. They should have arrowroot powder. But yeah, so I'll get to it. Okay, so I already put 3 to 5 tablespoons. I put about 4 tablespoons of coconut oil in this bowl. See if you guys can see. So I already put it in there. And then I'm going to add 1/4 cup of baking soda into the coconut oil. Charlene, have you made your own deodorant before? Curious. And if you have made your own deodorant before, put it in the comments. Put a 1 in the comments if you have. I'm just curious if anyone else out there has. So you just add this in with the coconut oil, and I put 1/4 cup of baking soda, and then I'm going to add 1/4 cup of arrowroot powder to it. And again, like I said, you could use cornstarch. Not yet. You should totally try it, Charlene. I love it. Like, I love this stuff way more than like the other deodorant I was buying at the store. Plus, we all know some of the ingredients in the deodorants that we buy at the store have not so nice ingredients in them. So usually if you buy something and you can't pronounce what it is, right, on the product, I probably highly recommend not to put it on your body. So this is so simple. These are ingredients that everyone has probably in their kitchen, in their pantry, right? So I just added the arrowroot powder, the baking soda, and the coconut oil. And you know I'm all about more natural living and just sharing with you guys easy tips, what you can do. You can start replacing products, right? One thing at a time, right? Take little baby steps. Alright, so I'll show you what you guys are doing. I am just mixing it all together so it kind of becomes like a smooth consistency. And then once I get it all kind of incorporated and mixed together, that's when I add my essential oils. And you can use anything that you like, any type of essential oils that you like. Never tried it? Oh, you should try it. Seriously, it's so awesome. Hey Sarah, thanks for joining. Yes, and it keeps you dry. That's what the baking soda and the arrowroot powder help do that. And you don't smell. Like, it'll take you, I'll be honest, it'll take you probably a good couple weeks for your body to like adjust to this new deodorant. But once it does, I promise you, you'll love it. And I know there's some of my friends and family who maybe will watch the recording or not, but if they do and you've tried this, let me know. Put in the comments, let people know, because I know they have loved it. I've done a class before where they've come over and we've made like a bunch of homemade products and stuff, and I know everyone said they loved the deodorant, so it's a hit, and I love it. Alright, so I got it all mixed together. Then you add about a total of like 15 drops. So I'm just going to do 5 drops of the lemon, lavender, and melaleuca. The lemon is really good at, it's a natural cleanser, so that's nice. And it's a purifier, so it'll help with like, maybe if you are sweating, it'll help with that. But it's also, like I said, a natural cleanser. So, hey Alexa, thanks for joining. Hi, I use a lemon slice, Sarah. So you just cut a slice of lemon and then you just rub it under your armpits. I guess from the acidity that helps, right? Is that what you do? I've never heard of that. That's interesting. And then I use 5 drops of lavender. So lavender's, we know, like really soothing to the skin. So that's good. It helps with any irritations. So we'll do 5 drops of that. But like I said, use whatever you want. Whatever you wanna add. Yeah. Oh, interesting. That's cool. And then melaleuca. So melaleuca, people also know it as tea tree oil. That's really a natural cleanser as well, and it helps with skin irritations and any. It's soothing to the skin too. So we all like that one when it comes to our skin. But I'm just gonna mix it all together, and this lasts for a good while. So you could get really creative if you wanted to, and online you could buy like an empty deodorant stick container. They sell those online. You can get them off of Amazon. And you could take, see, this mixture's all done now. You could take this and kind of pat it into one of those empty deodorant containers. Or you could save like one of your old ones and like just clean it out. But you could put it in there and then you have like your own deodorant stick. Or you can, like I have like this tin or the mason jar. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put it in here. And since it has the coconut oil in there, I would keep it at like in a cool like dark place. Otherwise the coconut oil, if you've ever seen it, like if it gets too warm, it melts and becomes liquid, which is fine. I mean, you could just mix it up again, but I just keep mine in a cool dark place, and it works really well. So that's what it looks like in there. So yeah, it's got like a creamy texture. So I just like put some on my fingers. Like I'm totally cool with that. Like I don't need a deodorant stick. So I just put some on my fingers and I just apply it under my arms. And I love it. It's awesome. And it doesn't stain your clothes. I know I've had people ask that before, but it doesn't stain your clothes. And yeah, it keeps you dry, keeps you fresh. It's super easy. It's cost effective. So I highly recommend you guys try it out. I will put the ingredients in the comments too, so then you guys can have that written out. But yeah, so simple. I hope you guys try it. If you love this recipe, you can share away. That's totally cool. At the bottom left-hand corner, you can share that way, or you can tag people in the comments. And if you're not following me yet, you can subscribe to my live videos. Pretty cool. And then it's fun because Facebook will send you an alert when I go live. And then you can hop on and you can ask me questions and we can chit chat. So it's way more fun that way when you're hopping on live. But yeah, so I'm going to leave you guys with that. Try it out. Let me know what you think. Again, it's like one of my favorite things. It was like the first homemade thing I ever did like a few years ago when I started living more holistically. So I absolutely love it. Haven't changed it. Have been using the same recipe for 3 years. So I stand behind it and I know it works. Especially, I mean, I live in California and it's warm here right now and I'm fine. I'm dry. So I want to leave you guys with that. Try it out, and if you do try it or have tried it, put it in the comments and let me know. And I will talk to you guys later. All right, thanks for hopping on. See you guys.